Today we're going to go over the basics of our blocking and striking techniques. First, we always get into horse stance. Horse stance, our feet are wider than shoulder width apart with our toes facing forward and our knees bent. Looks like you're riding a big horse, okay? Within this stance, you want to make sure you have good posture with your chest up and shoulders back. So from the side view, you should be sitting right into your heels instead of leaning forward, okay? So with your good posture, sitting, this is also gonna be a thigh leg workout. So hold it the best you can, relax if you need to for a second, but then don't forget to get right back into your stance, okay? So first we're gonna start with our blocks. We have 4 different blocks and 4 different strikes. I'm gonna get closer so you can see our technique here. We saw the stance, now we're gonna do our hand technique. So our blocking technique is all really important to continue practicing to build muscle memory so you can potentially use these if you need. All right, so we have our high block, low block, inside block, and outside block. These blocks all start from chambering our hands by our belt. First, the high block, our hand is gonna go straight up, almost like an uppercut towards our face. Once it reaches the top of our head, we're gonna flick our elbow out to land into high block. My wrist is straight, my hand is facing forward, and my other hand is chambered. When I switch hands, this hand slowly comes down while the other hand is coming up. When they switch, other one comes right back to chamber. Hands are always in a match where they're moving together to do the blocks. Okay, slowly up and out. You want to use this about a hand width away from your forehead. You do not want it touching your forehead because the goal is if something is coming to hit you, you're blocking it away from your face to protect the money, okay? So high block, chamber. When we do this fast, you can get a little snap at the end by controlling your own movement with power and then stopping it with a sudden force, okay? So that's our high block technique. Now our outside block. Outside block, when we start from chamber, instead of just lifting this hand straight up to block, we want to get extra power by bringing it across our waist and then from here, ejecting it all the way out to the side. When I switch my hands, I come here to cross and then this hand just comes to chamber while this hand goes out. At the last minute here, I am twisting my knuckles to turn outside and flick. That's also where I can get some power in making it snap, okay? So cross and outside block, cross, outside block. Or you can think of it like you're drawing a big circle. If you had a crayon sticking out here, you're drawing a big circle and landing to the outside, okay? This one you're keeping your elbow bent so you can still use this to protect your side if the kick is going low or if the strike is coming high, you're able to raise your hand. Okay, that's our outside block. Now inside block, this one starts from all the way behind our head. Other hand is gonna be straightforward, kind of winding up. When it's hidden behind your head, this is gonna give us the most range for power, bringing it to the inside. When I switch hands, my other hand always goes to chamber. Hand comes up behind the head, this hand reaches out for the punch, and then I switch, swinging across from the back of the head to inside block. This one's gonna be facing across your chest using this pinky side to strike down. Okay, so from reaching, strike across and down. Reaching, strike down. That is our inside block. Last block is our low block. One of the more difficult blocks because of the chamber technique you need to use beforehand. So with that, you're basically giving yourself a big hug. One hand is underneath, facing upwards. The other hand is closed with your pinky side of the fist hitting your shoulder. When I go from this position, my hand at the top here is gonna be the one going to block. So chamber, up to the shoulder, and block. Okay, so reach and block. Each time you reach chamber, this punching hand just bends in here to get ready to come back to the chamber. So it comes in, here, and out. That was the reverse. Okay, just like this. The chamber, cross, down and block. Switch and block. It's our low block, again, using this pinky side on the downward strike. If we don't do the chamber from the shoulder, we're just kind of punching down at the ground and we're not getting as strong of a blocking power here, okay? So chamber and low block.